I saw a quote that said, everyone wants to have a village, but no one wants to be a villager. So if you're interested in having a village and being a better villager, this is everything I've learned from the number one villager in my life. My mom doesn't just build villages, she builds like a bustling metropolis. Like, you have a little cart and buggy going down your village road and she's building a 7-lane highway. You could drop her in any community, any place around the world, and within 6 months she will have 50 lifelong friends. And here are the things she does super well. Okay, so she will pick up your daughter from the airport, 3 hours round trip. She will pick up your daughter. She will bring your daughter a water bottle and a thing of trail mix, drive your daughter home, drop your daughter off. And when she does that, this is the key. When she does that, she's doing that because she knows it will genuinely make your life easier. When she drops your daughter off in the driveway of your home, rolls down the window and says, "Goodbye, Stephanie," she does not go home and keep that as like a running tally in her notebook and be like, "Oh, okay, I dropped Sarah's daughter up, picked up Sarah's daughter from the airport, and now this is going to be like a tit for tat. So if I need to go get something at Publix later, I'm going to ask her." She's doing it because she genuinely cares about making your life easier. Because one of the common pitfalls of trying to create a village is that you start keeping score. And that's not how a village is run properly. The other thing my mom never does is after she picks up your daughter and drops her off at your house, and she doesn't keep score, she doesn't keep a tally, she also never ever thinks that someone's like trying to take advantage of her. She doesn't have any conspiracy theories about the people in her life. She always feels like, oh, this will all come out in the wash. It'll all even out eventually. Like, my girl's got me when Rach flies into town. She's never ever thinking to herself like, oh, people think I'm like a pushover, or they're taking advantage of me, or I need to set these boundaries to like enforce. She's like, no, Sarah's one of my best friends. Like, of course I'm gonna go get her daughter. She would do the same for me. Like, she's never thinking about this from like a negative perspective. The other thing you'll notice when you've built an amazing village for yourself, you do not need Uber. You do not need Amazon. You do not need Instacart. When I go to my parents' house for the holidays, they live out of state. There is a round robin of 27 people ringing our doorbell. There will be 27 people on my front door ringing our doorbell. I open the door. Some guy will be like, "Hey, Rach, my wife told me that you guys need extra pickleball paddles, so here's the paddles." Or like, "Your dad texted me, said that you guys need an extra set of golf clubs, so I have 2 sets in the trunk, like, come get these with me." Or if I'm driving with my mom, she'll be like, "Hold on, we need to go drop off this like vase because so-and-so is throwing a party and they need these vases." It is a constant exchange of goods. Like, no one ever thinks to themselves, "Oh, I need brown sugar for this recipe." They're like, "Hey girls, I need brown sugar, who has some?" And then 2 minutes later, I see a car come down our driveway and it's like a beautiful woman with brown sugar for us. Because the first step in creating an effective village is recognizing that you need other people, that like this hyper independence and, you know, I can figure this all out by myself, I don't need help from anyone, is so detrimental to creating community and to having like people in your life who care about you and love you. Like, the first step is just being like, I need something and I need a little bit of assistance. Which brings me to my next point. Another pitfall of creating a village is always being willing to go get someone from the airport, but never asking anyone to get you from the airport. There is like a certain sense of ego and pride people have that disallows them from creating that community and from that village, because you don't have like the courage to sit humbly at the feet of the village and be like, I need help, I need assistance. You might be willing, you're like, "No, Rachel, I drop off the brown sugar, I will go to the airport, but if you need help, you think to yourself, no, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be annoying. I can figure it out myself. I can do this myself. Like, you have to be willing to be vulnerable. People want to help you. People love you. People care about you. They want to help you. And sometimes you have to open yourself up to the possibility of, you know, maybe being a little vulnerable to truly build that village. Like, one of the reasons why I have this village, first of all, I have villager blood coursing through my veins from my mom. But there have been times where I'm going through breakups. I got furloughed from my job. All this stuff. And those are the times where you have to engage the village. It can't just be when everything's sunshine and rainbows. You also have to be willing to ask for help and then receive that help. Another thing, and trust me, this is the part of the village creation that I'm the worst at. This is where I need to improve the most. The village is happening outside. You have to go outside. The village it's not happening in your apartment. And trust me, I hate this more than anyone. You have to go. You have to go to the parties. You have to go to the happy hours. You have to go to the bridal showers. You need to go to the dinners, to the book clubs, to the tennis practice. So many times in the winter when I'm in Chicago and it's negative 14 degrees outside, I'm I don't want to go to this holiday party. I miss so many holiday parties this season. And then, I bitch and moan that I feel I'm not as close with my coworkers anymore. It's yeah, because the village is happening outside and you have to go and you have to go and you have to meet them. And you have to be willing to leave your four walls, which again is my least favorite part of the village, but it matters and it means something. And you have to be willing to be not only close emotionally, but also in proximity. You need to see people and be with people and be in the mix. Okay, so how does this manifest for someone like my mom, she's literally out in the world right now making an amazing sewer system for her city. She's my city needs more green spaces, so I'm going to create it. And she does all of these things. She's amazing. She truly has more friends and more community than anyone I've ever met. And how does this manifest for her? You're thinking to yourself, is this worth it? It sounds so time consuming. First of all, this is so ingrained in her. It's it's just so innate at this point for her to do this. But I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant. That's why I'm so out of breath. Recently, over the holidays, my mom's village, her friends, threw me a baby shower with 50 plus women. There was 12 plus hosts of this baby shower. Some of the women did not even know me. They're introducing themselves to me. So they threw this baby shower for my mom's daughter, some of which had no idea who I was, because they love her and they want to support her and they want to support me. So it's the village is then extending to her people. It's not even just her reaping the benefits. So I go to this baby shower. There's 50 women who bring food, who bring decorations, who bring all the stuff. My dad was driving my sister's fiance through the neighborhood and he was why are there all these cars here? Is there a holiday parade? And my dad was no, this is for Rachel. This is for her baby shower. And Matt was what the hell? And I can say that, so I'm giving birth in 6 weeks, God willing. I have not bought a single thing for my baby. I've not bought one thing. I created a registry. I had to add more stuff to it because so many people were buying from it. I have not bought one thing. I've not bought one sock. I've not bought one diaper, which is the biggest blessing of life. But that when my friends, when my family is expecting, they won't need to buy anything. They won't need to buy a single thing because of the village. It will make your life so much better. You will be so much happier, healthier, have a better community once you become a villager.